Lunch, a gluttonous one. Watch out or you'll grow up to be a roly-poly. Like Grandma Turner. Well, children, we have a few moments which may stretch into an hour or so here ahead of us. I'll tell you some stories. Actually, I have a poem to read to you. Before I start, do any of you bring any of your toys with you? Any of those toys that make noises or light up or beep beep boop beep boop? If you did, please silence them, or I will silence you. Good. Now this poem. I write one poem a year, and this is it. For tonight's occasion. You young children have been sent to me, while your parents play with glee. You wonder why you were sent off, when you have such an awful cough. Your sticky hands, they're caked with jam. You tend to fall out of your pram. You lost your shoes at Butter Creek, and when you walk, the floorboards squeak. You cause your parents so much worry with how you dash and crawl and scurry. So they're taking a break and having fun. But our time together has just begun. I'll watch you all. You need not fear. Don't be alarmed at what you hear. I've many a story of edification and moral tales to fit your station, and every one is quite made up, because I don't have time to write such stuff. Just the one poem a year. So please be quiet and be good, and do just as you know you should. Though bits of gaiety you may observe, it's here you'll get what you deserve. Going to attend to my knitting a bit, so don't bother me. I'll be back again with you soon.
Good one! That was a great joke!
I learned it in the Orient.
Travels in the Orient.
Oh, good.
Not all the way, just partway to the Orient.
Only about 70%.
Yes, like 2 feet out of the yard of the Orient.
Well, I say that's a lot of Orient indeed.
Yes.
It's a big, big Orient.
It's a big world out there.
There are lots of
things.
exotic plants in the Orient. Ones that will make you feel desirable and ones that will kill you like that.
Oh, Miss Prim, you would know about that, wouldn't you? With your botany fingers.
I do have botany fingers.
We've all heard you've been breeding a lot of plants.
That is true. You should come into my laboratory sometime, Duke, and see what I've got going on in there.
Well, diddly-do, I will.
Laboratory for plants, how novel!
A laboratory for plants, where they go,
The laboratory. Yes.
Not for the pissing.
I should get one of those on my house. Welcome to my home.
Thank you so much.
Yes, good to have friends here. Good indeed, and special guest tonight as well.
Oh, who is this special guest?
No, she doesn't come down from a tower very often.
Oh, no. Now, that sounds like the Countess.
Yes, the Countess.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Yes, very true. And I want you to indulge yourself in every pleasure that you see tonight before you. Because if life isn't about pleasure, I don't know what it's about.
Sir Maxwell, your arrival in town has ushered in a time of revelry and sugary sweetness.
Oh, good. I hope so.
Who is his rival?
A time of revelry.
Yes. I go to this revel, yes.
Your foreign sounds like.
Of course. You invited me for
I
Norway, so
did. I'm
go.
just telling
I
my
believe this is
joke.
also time of your months.
I know. He is my protege from Norway.
Yes.
This explains so much.
Remember what I told you? Smile and nod.
Oh, Countess!
Yes. No. She's the countess.
Countess!
Hello, peasant.
Toma!
Peasantry of
Two countesses, you did not say.
Peasant, favorite book.
Oh, Countess, Bertram Reynolds, at your service.
A pleasure, I'm sure.
I deal in all manner of explosives. You need anyone blown up? I'm your man.
Is that what we do nowadays? When you don't like someone, you just blow them up? Blow
Like
them
a
up
balloon,
with
yes.
Really, one of many things you can do to a person you don't like. The world is our oyster, and we may kill or live as we like.
Well, on the day of the emperor, we just beheaded those we did not care for. Yes, but we care for all of you here, so there's no fear of that.
Countess, welcome to my home. How ravishing you look.
Oh, I thank you, sir.
Oh, well,
I do so appreciate the invitation. You know, it has been quite some time since I have left my tower, but when I received this invitation, I felt obliged to attend.
You know, I have several dark rooms that are hard to find if you need to get away.
Oh, well, you know, if the present company doesn't entertain me, I may have to escape.
but we're very excited to be here.
This is
Yes.
your niece.
Yes, my
Niece.
Might I say, you are just as lovely and delicate as a lily. A beautiful flower indeed.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. That's
She does have a rash, though.
Well, some people like rashes.
Yes. I seem to be allergic to a certain plant. Maybe you could help me. I hear you're a botanist.
I am. I
Yes.
would love to.
Wonderful. Maybe we can talk about this after the party. I'm sure no one wants to hear about my rash.
I want to hear
It would be quite rash to hear your rash.
Step on this box and tell us about your rash.
Tell the guy with the stash on about the rash.
Yes.
All right. My rash is located on my upper left thigh. It's
Whoa.
red with small purple dots.
Oh, delightful!
I received it because the madam dropped her tea out the window, and I had to dive after it as she ordered me to do so. I landed in a briar patch, covered in fleas and infested with rodents.
Oh, lucky girl!
A flea plant, how rare.
Shame is she did not save my tea.
I did not catch the tea in time, as gravity and physics show we fell at the same time. Same
Oh,
speed,
gravity and
therefore,
physics.
yes, I also have lashings on my back for not catching the tea in time.
Yes.
Oh.
Look at that. Very nice.
You're well behind your dress. Good job.
Yes.
It looks like a map of the Orient on a map.
Yes, and I have another rash on the same leg only because the Countess really likes symmetry.
Ah.
So she made me jump again but land on the other side.
Very good rash story. Did anybody else have an ailment they want to share on the
Yes, what
box?
has a rash?
May I get down from the box of shame?
Yes. I call it the box of shame.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, you have a box of shame at your house.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
The day of the emperor, that's how it was done.
As a child in Norway, we always had a box of shame for visitors.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tell us about your childhood in Norway.
Well, we would have many people from other countries to visit, and they would often breach our etiquette, many strange customs we have, and when they did, up on the box of shame to tell them what horrible foreigners they were. Well, if you sit down, it is bad.
Oh, in Norway, it's not a good idea to sit down.
Nights are 8 months long in Norway. You do not sit, or else you might lose your ass.
Interesting. I wouldn't
Oh,
want
then
to
you
lose
sleep
mine.
standing up. We have large families, and in large families, we stay together. One person falls, we all fall. So we stand together and never sit.
That's wise.
How did you get that? Okay.
You have a question?
Well, to travel here from Norway, you stood the entire time?
Yes.
Wow. I'm impressed. You must have legs like trunks.
Oh, I want feel that? Yes, very nice.
Yeah. I think that's idea.
Yes, every night we have a good time. That's what I'm all about, and I hope you'll have a good time in my home this evening. I put out extra plants and drapes and food.
Sir Maxwell, surely you have prepared entertainment as every year.
Well, I suppose that we're the entertainment, are we not?
It's a special entertainment tonight.
It's true, but every year you have one thing.
Do I?
Let's see.
Stop the coin, please, up on the box of shame.
No, all right, I'll get up on my own box.
Ha!
Yes?
Go on.
All right.
Well, you could either tell us about the one thing you have prepared or an ailment.
You have a choice.
Gravity or physics? 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 I'm falling! I've got a rash!
Oh, good. I don't have so much of a rash as a deep, deep, bloody incision in the middle of my spleen. Yes, it pains me greatly, but in a way I like how it feels. Yes, I often can be seen spitting up bile.
Show us, please.
It's so entertaining.
Nobody does it like you, Sir Maxwell.
No one at all.
Knowing a mile, can anyone spit bile?
From my time in the circus, I've learned that everything has its place. You think that sick child won't live long? Put it in a cage and charge money to see it.
See what happens.
Yes, you think that man isn't fit for society? Make him mayor and watch him ruin a town.
Nothing.
What?
Surely not directed at me, was it?
Oh, not you, mayor. I'm talking about different mayor. Every town has a mayor, unless that town has been decimated by the mayor, who is not fit for society.
It's not your fault you ruined the town that you're the mayor of.
I like to think of it as reconstruction and warm renovation instead of fires and disease.
Warm? With words?
No, warm fire.
We did a segment.
Let me go back to Norway.
Oh, yes, but I was just really finishing up about my terrible spleen and bile issue that is so much fun to talk about.
Well, thank you so much for sharing.
Yes, sometimes when I'm in the middle of having fun with somebody in a bedchamber, that's when my affliction strikes me most. And oh boy, that's a sight to see.
Can you please tell your thinking? Never mind.
I was not sitting.
Tell my protege what?
Oh, well, he had me hold his feet.
No, it's ridiculous. You was
when he was sitting
looking
on
at
the
my
chair.
shoes and
You were sitting.
No.
I'm like, no,
I was not sitting. I was
Do
hovering
you
slightly
know
above
what
the
the
ground.
emperor
Yes.
used to do with a Norwegian who sat down?
I bet we're gonna learn.
Please do that.
Straight to the execution he would go.
Did he do anything else but execute people?
No, not often.
Oh, charades it is! Wonderful!
Dropping a potato!
And milking a cow too hard.
Sticks and stones.
Sitting on the hatch.
Gravity and physics.
Have you started yet?
Oh,
No, I
it's so good. 2 words.
Measuring,
It's a towel machine.
Looking through it.
So fortunate. I made one.
Well, with a clever woman.
Yes, your turn.
Oh, I bet it will be a plant.
You do it so well, Marmaduke. All right.
3 words.
1 word.
Jelly, gaiety.
Dying.
Squirm!
Worm.
Squirm!
Squirm, worm.
Second word.
A mayor wrongfully accused of horrible things. Suicide.
A peasant cleaning
French clown! A French clown!
French clown.
French
Word up 2.
seen your fate in the black cloud.
You know when we used to play charades in the house, Lily held the record.
It all adds up.
It does. It added up.
Shh. Now go on.
Like dog. Yeah.
Stop,
Yes.
Lily.
I will begin now. Yes.
Yes. 3 words.
3 words. The Orient.
Word.
Oh!
That's not
Making a cow. Making a gigantic cow.
Tea party!
Tugging the rope from both ends.
An unfair dinner.
suicide.
Falling from a tower in a crash.
What a woman is so good at this.
Seems like all of these are just things from our lives.
Well, I've always said that games are the best way to self-reflect and to better your life. And in times like these, you have to just try to improve yourself, especially when all your life is watching a mean old hag in a tower.
I like all of that a lot.
Yes.
Sir Maxwell has taken off his cape.
Oh,
So I can move a little better.
Oh, look at his shoulders.
a small, squirmy man. A man with a weird mustache.
Ridiculous.
Tied a lady to a railroad.
A spleen too far.
A man that should have probably been a woman.
That's what I
It's in violent society.
No more from you. Come on, this is easy.
Airing out your undercarriage.
Yes! Everybody should try that. Too many people walk around with their undercarriage
No.
tight beneath them.
Everyone, give it a try.
He has the goodness of the carriage. Yes, yes.
Just kick your feet and let gravity do the rest. These things will dangle in
To do.
Yes, yes.
Even the ladies,
All things
please.
to do. And if we are to try to get funding during this part, shh, don't listen.
Oh, yeah.
It's a private conversation.
Oh,
If
listen,
if
go.
we are supposed to get funding here, then you need to be nice. I swear. Just say nice things. You can't say anything nice, don't say it at all.
I only find it difficult to interact with these peasants.
No, they're not
not
peasants.
peasants.
They're
No,
very
no
well,
peasants here, except for this
rich
one.
people who can help pay for you to be able to stay in your tower. Yes.
Oh.
Tea.
Yes.
Tea, yes,
You
there's
do not
tea
even know how much I love
about. There's tea on actually every surface in front of you. So if there's a table in front of you, there's a teacup on it with tea in it, you see? Yes. I knew you'd want that.
Yes.
You're happy to see me again, are you? Thank you. I have not had such a warm reception since I danced for the Queen in my youth. Oh yes, I was a performer when I was young and beautiful. It was a very, very, very long time ago. That's how I met my first husband. He was an Englishman, and he bore me an English child through my womb. He inserted it into me, and I expelled it. My second husband was the mayor of this town, Mr. Augustus Rebel. That marriage lasted only 3 months before we grew quite tired of each other. Then my third husband died after only 3 days of marriage. But it was enough time for me to be inserted with another child. A child with each husband, you see. I like to do things in 3. Well, children, how about a little story for you, yes?
Yes.
Children like stories, don't they? When things happen and people go places and words are said and so on and so forth. How about a little... Oh, here. What would you like to hear a story? Tell me, what would you like to do that your parents do not let you do?
Fight.
Oh, you like to front of trains. Yes, that would make a lovely story.
Be fairly debaucherous.
Oh, there may be some of that too. A trip to the train tracks. Clara and Edward decided to take a stroll down to the train tracks one day. They were always looking for something to do together. Edward was worried about leaving behind something important, but he couldn't remember what. Clara reassured him. Somewhat successfully. As they made their way down to the tracks, gleefully, they heard the strains of music in the air. And as they saw a wondrous sight, for the circus had just pulled into town. There were many wonders at the circus, the likes of which they had never seen before. A mechanical man who could dance in time to the music. A sick child kept in a cage. And most amusingly of all, a squirrel French clown who played the ring. They became excited at these sights and traveled further down the tracks. Soon, they came stumblingly upon a dock. Creatures leapt from the water and invited them for a swim. Clara dove in first, but Edward could not help but think that there was something he was forgetting. The old dockmaster shook his head. Later, once Clara was quite finished and drying her things upon the shore, they saw a strange creature come towards them. It slithered and stumbled and scurried and crawled. And did not mind when they touched it. Their mother was shopping for window treatments and had a strange feeling that there was something she was forgetting. Had she left the kettle on? Was she supposed to buy more milk? Was there a bill that had gone unpaid? Perhaps it was time to turn the mattresses. No, that wasn't it. She could not think of what it could be. She ordered 20 yards of calico for the windows. And went home and made dinner. The end. I love a good story, don't you? You know, I once thought that I might be a writer and write down these stories. But now I'm old. My hands shake too much to put the pen to paper. I can hardly hold my knitting, but I manage. People must have mufflers, mustn't they? Their necks would be so warm, but no one needs a story. Keeps no necks warm, anything like that. Children, it's winter, is it not?
Yes.
Are you cold?
Yes.
Oh, how sad. Perhaps you should learn to knit, like Grandmother Turnip. I love turnips. Do you like turnips?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Boiled, mashed, or braised. That's how I eat them. With butter, pepper, or salt. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. On all other days, I just drink warm milk. 3 cups at a time. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Morning, noon, and night. And so on, and so on, and so on. Well, that's enough for now. Be good, and I'll see you soon.
Yes.
No, I can't possibly believe that your mother did those things to me.
She did all of those things to me.
She held your head for a fire.
Yes, under the fire, luckily not in the fire.
Hold your foot with a porcupine.
Yes, she
You
did.
replaced it with a wooden one.
She made you eat a whole brick.
I get past it. You know, I sometimes think maybe that's why my spleen is messed up. But I'm not a doctor or a man of science or a man who speculates too much or a cynic or a Christian or a woman of science. Yes, I'm not a woman of science either.
Or a woman at all.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
I do think it's important for us to make a decision soon.
Well, I believe that the mayor would probably be the best person to manipulate into funds.
I do think he's a little dull, don't you?
Well, yes, they're the perfect people to manipulate. And a little bit of excitement gets them all hot and orange.
You know what? I'd like to have a game.
Yes.
Yes.
It's your home. It is my home. Thank you for noticing.
We have checkers.
No, I would like to play a game with perhaps 2 children from the nursery.
Oh,
Really easy,
bitch.
fun one.
Well, my ex-wife will not give one up easily, though. She's like a harpy when it comes to children.
Yes, and we did not bring any children. We left them all in the cage in the tower.
Well, maybe.
But I've got a bunch of illegitimate ones in the nursery.
I would
A
like.
lot.
I shall go and collect 2.
Good.
Gertie's the best at collecting specimens, so good.
Yeah, they're like little plants.
So it'll be familiar then.
Yes,
Hello, children. I need 2 of you to come and play.
Did Augustus send you?
Hello, Grandmother Turnip. He did indeed. I need 2.
What are you going to do with them?
Maybe tickle them a little.
You know, if they are harmed, I shall be the one who receives the blame. And I don't like to receive blame unless I've done it myself.
Understood. If they do anything wrong, I will return them to you, and you can do with them as you will.
Excellent.